knockout game. And at that point, then it's just kind of like, you know, they just opened themselves up completely. And we just took advantage of that. Some real good performances. We'll go through those in a second. As always, guys, please make sure you've dropped a like on the stream on the way in. 400 people tuned into the player ratings right now. Let's get those likes past at least 100. We need 20 people out of 400 to hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well if you are new. Let me just put subscriber only mode on there. And we'll go through the player stats in just a second. But I don't know. I'm going to ask you guys a question. What impressed you most in that game? Was it Nunes? Was it the fact that we managed to keep a clean sheet? Was it Grealish because he played quite well? What impressed you the most in there? Because for me, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the football match, and that might sound a bit weird, but like, have we been enjoying watching Manchester City recently? Even in the game against Belgrade, did we really enjoy it? We conceded 2 goals, and it was a bit sloppy. I enjoyed that game tonight. I don't know, it's only Urawa Red Diamonds. Don't get me wrong. I'm not getting carried away. Yeah. But I enjoyed the game. And that's what I was saying towards the end of the watch along. It was a refreshing match. It felt refreshing. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's for me. I just really sort of enjoyed that. Alex said we looked more solid at the back and a lot quicker movement. Rodri's performance, says Avik. Kovacic's control. Yeah, Kovacic again. True Blue says same. He enjoyed the game. Felt relaxed. Players turned on. Rachel says yes, clean sheet. Impressed by Nunes, Grealish, Bernardo, Kovacic. Nobody played bad, to be fair. One weather refreshes you again, man. I've been saying all week. I think this is going to be a good tournament. I agree with that as well, Bales. I agree. Yeah, I thought Ake and Akanji were great. They were great, man. So yeah, let's get some yeses done in the chat, people. I know some of you just absolutely smashed out the yeses, but get the fresh yeses in the chat. Let's get us some shout outs, and then we'll get onto the player ratings and the stats of the players in just a second. But I do want to give you guys some shout outs. Let's have a look who we've got in the building tonight. We've got Nabil, we've got Hassan, we've got Oxin, we've got Leon, Tyrese, Daniel, Sign Silver. Big up for the gifted there as well, bro. Big up to Itchy. Big up to Bengal. Yes, Bray. Osmodius, good to see you, man. Cole, MCFC, Loquacious, Light. We've got Sinathan here as well. KFC Delivery with a hi. Yes. Tyler, Noah, Georgios, Alex. Yeah, Big Steve. Yes. True Blue, Supreme, Rachel, Samod, Akash, David. Good to see you, man. Big up to Mario, Light. Nordic says, get the likes up. Come on, guys, get the likes up. Good to see you, Mib, Avik, Bales, Kevon, Patrick. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. But yeah, man, big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Make sure you are dropping the likes. We're going to smash these player ratings now. Let me get the match up and then we can get the players up. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Okay, here we go. Professor Unit said City extra popped off during half-time with all the gifted subs. Nunes and Oscar Bob were great. Good, man. Good. I hope they did well as well. You know what I mean? As I say, got no problems with them. Hopefully they are successful. Okay, let's get into the player ratings then, guys. We'll start off with Ederson finally keeping a clean sheet, mate. Finally keeping a clean sheet. And today, Ederson made some big moves, guys. Made some big moves. 90 minutes played in the game. Yeah, 1 run out, successful. 1 high claim, 93% passing accuracy. Only misplaced 3 passes in the whole match. 2 of those passes were long balls, so only misplaced 1 short pass. He made a tackle as well. How often do we see that? How often do you see that for a goalkeeper? Let me just zoom in a little bit here. There we go. And 1 ground duel and 1 aerial duel. Well, guys, it's not usual that we give goalkeepers on this channel high scores. And it's not because we don't like goalkeepers on the XLB channel. It's because typically when we watch City, the goalkeepers don't have to do too much. And, you know, like previously, they conceded goals. Today, listen, he made some big moments there. Big moments. That one towards the end when that guy was throwing goal and he come out, slide tackled him. Absolutely brilliant. That means he's alert. He's paying attention. Because if he's a little bit slow, he's not concentrating properly. He's too slow to react. Either it doesn't go to him and the guy probably shoots and maybe scores, or he's too late. He slide tackles. He takes a player out. It's a penalty kick. So you got to give him the credits. You know what? I'm going to give him an 8.1, 8.2. I'm going to give him 8.2. Because we always give Ederson low scores because he doesn't really do too much, because he don't have too many saves to make because we dominate the ball. We usually have like one shot on target, which we usually concede. Today, he actually had a bit of work to do. Come and claimed a couple crosses as well. So you know what? I'm going to give him a high score because he doesn't really get it. 8.2 for me. Ederson, good stuff. Good stuff. And I didn't think he'd start today. Part of me thought, what's he called? Ortega was going to play. Part of me thought Ortega was going to play. Okay, let's dip into... No, we don't want to go Kyle Walker. Yeah, there we go. Kyle Walker. That's his heat map from today. Look at this. Central, man. Not down here. Yeah, we don't want to see him up there anymore. Central. This basically was similar to last year, to where we ended, where he's playing right-sided centre-back and he's playing in this area, not up here crossing the ball in. Yeah, much better today in that position, I thought. Got himself an assist, which was a great assist. Kevin De Bruyne would have done that. We'd have all been absolutely buzzing if Kevin De Bruyne would have done that. Yeah, let's be real. Outside of the foot, right foot. Yeah, good pass. One clearance, one interception. He got dribbled past once. He won 2 out of 3 ground duels. Didn't win any of his aerial duels, which is quite surprising. Normally does all right. 95% passing accuracy. Tightened up his passing. Good. Only misplaced 6 passes out of 116. 1 key pass, 1 big chance created, which was the goal. 1 cross, unsuccessful. All 6 long balls were successful there as well. Good stuff, I've got to say. Okay, let's get the bad stuff out of the way quickly. Lost the ball twice in bad areas. Bad areas, yeah. A little bit of a bozo moment there from him, which is poor, and he needs to eliminate that from his game. But we put that to one side because he has had a hard time with it of late. We've been cooking him, rightly so, I think, but he's been being cooked. We sort of not ignore those 2 mistakes. Other than that, he was pretty good. You know, going forward, that ball through to Kovacic was world class, if we're being honestly. He switched the ball to Grealish a couple of times, really good. Long ball success rate. All 6 of those long balls were all successful. You could clearly see being back in that more defensive unit, it worked. There was a couple of times where he sprinted back and won the ball. It was no thrills Kyle Walker with a little bit of spice at the top end with the assist. Like I say, still needs to cut out that bozo moment because there was 2 times where he really, you know, on another day against a better opposition could have punished us. But much better. I much prefer him in that position. Yeah, where he's not bombing up and down the wing and he's more defensive focused. And that doesn't mean he can't go forward because he did go forward quite a lot. I mean, look at the heat map. The heat map proves he went forward, but in a defensive shape as the protector. Yeah, where the ball is always in front of him. I don't want the ball behind him. The ball's got to be in front of him because if we lose the ball, he's already got that couple of yards pace. So listen, I'm going to give him a 7.7. I'm going to give him a 7.7. If it wasn't for the mistakes, it probably would have been in the 8s. If it would have been in the 8s for me, if it wasn't for the mistakes, cut them out, and it was a nearly flawless performance. It was a good performance. I'm glad because he has had a lot of pressure on him recently from the fans, and I think rightly so because I think his performances have been letting himself down. But tonight, I think he was a lot better. I'm going to give him a 7.7. Okay, let's move it on to Manuel Akanji, a player that I think has been massively underrated this season, massively not given the credit that he deserves from City fans ourselves, maybe from the manager. With he should be playing every game for me. I think he's absolutely class. He come in tonight again, very, very rarely put a foot wrong. That's his heat map, just kind of everywhere, to be honest with you. The stats: 65 minutes played. He blocked 1 shot. He made 1 interception. Only had 1 ground duel. Didn't win it. Didn't have any aerial duels at all. Lost possession just 5 times. 93% passing accuracy. That's good. 1 key pass. 8 long balls. 6 successful. So there's nothing really there on the stats. But the eye test, solid. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. Good on the ball. Never loses it. I just like it. For me, yeah, he's just... I know he's got a bozo moment in him. We all know that he's got a bozo moment in him. But this season, what, he's had 1? I mean, guys, we're almost halfway through the season. We're pretty much halfway through the season. He's having a good season. He's having a really good season. And I just think he should be playing every game. Whether that's at centre-back, left-back, right-back. He kind of reminds me of a better version of Danilo. Because Danilo could play left-back and right-back and centre-mid. Now, I don't really, you know, Akanji has played centre-mid for us a couple of times when he inverts in there. It's not his best position. But he plays centre-back, left-back, right-back. He can do it all well. He's a top player. 15 million quid. What a buy. And tonight, again, pretty standard. Let's not go crazy. 7.5. Yeah. I know he didn't make any mistakes like Walker, but Walker did get the assist, so that's probably why I put Walker above him. But a solid 7.5. He also only played 65 minutes as well, so you've always got to take that into consideration. But solid performance from Manuel Akanji, and justified starting 100%. Right, let's go on to this man. Another player that, to be honest with you, this guy should have been playing much more than he has. Let me check how many games he's actually played for Manchester City this season. I think I did the stats before. I think we've played, 26 games? Does anyone remember? I said it in the watch along earlier on, how many games City have played this year. I think it's like 26, 27 games we played in total. And he's played 22. He's only played 1,363 minutes, which if you do the maths, that's only 15 full games. So effectively, he's missed around 11 matches. And my God, today, he was our best defender by a country mile. Absolutely brilliant. Didn't put a foot wrong. Heat map. Yeah, that's kind of what you want from Nathan Ake. You don't want him bombing down the wing, really. You don't want him really pushing too far forward because he's not quite got the... He's improved and he's doing all right. Don't get me wrong, but you just want him... He's a defender. He's an out-and-out defender. And that's where we want him. 90 minutes played, 2 clearances, 1 block shot, 2 interceptions. He got dribbled past once. He won 6 out of 7 ground duels. He won 1 out of 1 aerial duels. He lost possession only 2 times in the 90 minutes. That's great. Only misplaced 2 passes in the whole football match with a 97% passing accuracy. 1 key pass, 1 cross, which was also successful. 4 long balls, all successful. I mean, to be honest with you, the stats are a 10 out of 10, let's be real. But we also have to take into consideration the opposition. It wasn't the most difficult night for him defensively. Did everything he well from that point of view. I think it's got to be in the 8s for me. It's got to be in the 8s. I'd probably give him like an 8.5. And the only thing that I'm limited by going up is just the opposition. Yeah, he didn't really have that much defending to do. But when he had the defending to do, he did it well. But I'll give him an 8.5. I think that's more than reasonable. I'm seeing a couple of people with a 9. I wouldn't really disagree with you. You know, I see Recruit only with a 9, Jimmy Grimble with a 9, Ricky with an 8.8. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you. But no. Carnival, the point is, the reason why you got to take into consideration the opposition is if I'm a centre-back playing for Manchester City and we play my local Sunday League team and I don't have 1 tackle to make, I don't have any defending to make at all, I'm not going to 10 out of 10. So you do have to take into consideration the opposition. Of course you do. Otherwise, if City play Huddersfield Town in the FA Cup and Huddersfield don't have a single attack, does that mean all our defenders get 10? No, it doesn't. Come on. You have to do that. You didn't do that for Walker, but I didn't give Walker a 10 out of 10. I give Walker a 7.7. I'm giving Nathan Ake an 8.5. And Nathan Ake did well going forward. So that's for me, Nathan Ake. I don't make the rules. Nathan Ake, 8.5 for me. I think that's more than reasonable. John Stones, bit of a quiet night for John Stones. That's his heat map from today. Much more on the right-hand side. 77 minutes played. 92% pass accuracy. Misplaced, 6 passes in the game. 4 long balls, 3 successful. 2 ground duels, 1 out of 2. 3 aerial duels. 3 aerial duels. He won 1 of them. Lost possession 7 times. 1 clearance, 1 interception. That's pretty much it. Yeah, like I say, bit quieter from John Stones tonight. I think Kovacic and Nunes stole the show from the midfield. Rodri probably chipped in there as well. Standard performance, nothing to write home about. Bit like Akanji, really. What do we give Akanji? 7.5? I'll probably give him a 7.5. I don't think there was too much between them. Both putting in just standard performances. Neither of them really made any mistakes. Good minutes for him. Some good minutes. And yeah, hopefully he can stay fit because he's super important for us. So I'll give him an 8. I'll give him a 7.5, same as Akanji. Okay, let's go on to Rodri. That's his heat map. So again, slightly more off the left, but did go over to that right-hand side. 77 minutes played before he got subbed off. Happy with that. Good move from Pep. 97% passing accuracy, which is just ridiculous. It really is, guys. I mean, look at this. 111 passes. 111, and he misplaced 3. I mean, that is just freaky, man. But this is every game. This isn't a one-off. This is every game he's dropping these sort of numbers. 1 key pass in the game, 1 cross unsuccessful. Look at this as well. 12 successful long balls out of 14. That's severely underrated. Severely underrated. Great stats. 1 shot off target, 2 shots blocked, 1 dribble attempt successful. He won 3 out of 4 ground duels. He lost possession a total of 6 times and 2 tackles. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was like his best game in the world ever, but it was very good. It was very good. Like, can't really fault him. A couple of long shots went wide. Can't really judge him too much off that. Yeah, just didn't really do anything wrong, did he? Just didn't do anything wrong. Everything was just good, standard Rodri football. Like I say, I think because of the style of the game, you've seen this a little bit against Palace. The other players sort of are more getting on the ball. You know, I think in bigger games he almost stands out more, Rodri, because he getting on the ball a little bit more. Whereas a game like this, the ball's going to the Nuneses, the Bernardos, the Fodens a little bit more to try and unlock that defense in the first half. So I'll give him 8.3. Yeah, I give him 8.3. I'd probably put him slightly below Ake for me personally, but it's got to be in the 8s, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, good performance from him, and he got off. You know, he got off without an injury, which was important. I think a lot of people are with me on that one. Alex going up to an 8.8. Fairs. 8.7 recruit only. Okay, cool. Hamza with an 8.5. Osmodius with an 8.3. Yeah, I think they're all sort of. I think you got to be in the 7. Starley has put him in the 7. Yeah, that's a bit low, bro. 7 in my opinion. I think you got to put him in the 8s. I think you got to put him in the 8s. Who should we go to next? Let's go Kovacic, actually. Got a goal. He's finally scored for this football club. Love to see it. Played off on that left-hand side in this little pocket here, as you can see. 90 minutes played, 1 goal, 95% passing accuracy, misplaced 3 passes in the game. Great stuff. You know, this is real. This is what we need. Passes going to our own players. You know, it's really good. 2 key passes, 1 long ball successful, 1 shot on target, 2 shots off target. Even though he got the goal, the 2 other shots were seriously poor, man. But we'll scratch that. He got the goal. We got the goal. 2 dribble attempts, both successful. Won 2 ground duels out of 7, which is maybe a little low. Lost possession 9 times. Got dribble passed twice. I think he needed that, guys. Yeah, I think he needed that performance, because if we actually look at his career at City so far this season, when he them first couple of games, played really well, didn't he? And we was all like, oh, this guy actually might be able to start for us week in, week out. And then something happened, and he dipped. He dipped off, and it was just like, what's going on here? Experienced player. He started the season off decent, and then he just dipped off. So I think he needed that performance. I think he did. I think he needed that performance. Good performance. Got the goal. Nice finish. 2 other shots. Should have done better, probably. But I don't know. I'm not going to go crazy on it. I did think he lost the ball a couple of times unnecessarily. But I think I can get him an 8. Come on. It's Christmas. You know what I mean? I think we can whack him in an 8, guys, to be honest with you. I can't put him higher than an 8, personally, because I think he did lose the ball a few times. But yeah, I'm going to whack him. I'm going to whack him in a solid 8. Chelsea are losing. What the hell? I'll check the goal out in a minute. Let me know what you guys will rate Kovacic out of 10, guys, today. I'm gonna whack him in a solid 8. Big up to Jason as well with a super chat. Says once he settles in fully, Nunes will become a monster player for us. But I want to come on to Nunes next. Avinash says he'd give him an 8 as well. Leon says 8 as well. So I think we're all kind of chilling with an 8. Herbal 8, Recruit 8. Yeah, I think we're all agreed on Kovacic with an 8. Right, there he is. Nunes. They've got Nunes as a striker on here. Oh, I need to put it on screen. That would help. Right, here we go. Matheus Nunes. Jason wants to speak about him. Well, this is his game. Almost like a right winger at times, isn't he? But then like a right back as well. Crazy sort of heat map, really, if you think about it. 90 minutes played. He had 3 shots on target, 2 shots off target, and a shot blocked. So he's really peppering the goal. I think we need that. That's another thing. We've not spoken about this at all, really. We spoke about his driving forward and that, but we've never really spoken about the shots. Too many of our players are pass FC. Pass. Or they try to walk the ball into the box. This guy looks like, nah, if I can see the goal, I'm going to have a shot. Now, certain times in the games, depending on the match, you probably don't want that. You probably want a bit more precision. But a game like today, yeah, you're more than welcome just to pepper the goal, especially when they're playing 10 players inside the penalty area. So I like to see that. It's a bit of a change again. And this is what I mean by this guy. He's just completely different to the other players we have. Nothing like Bernardo. He's nothing like Gundogan. He's nothing like Kevin De Bruyne or Foden. He's just a unique player. 8 dribble attempts, successful 6. 1 big chance missed. With the header. Yeah, bloody hell. Should have scored. 87% passing accuracy. I do think he's probably going to be slightly lower on the passing accuracy compared to the other players, just because of the type of player he is. So anything higher than sort of 85 is sort of what we're looking at. 2 crosses unsuccessful. 4 long balls, 2 of them won. Get stuck in as well. I love this. I love these numbers. 10 ground duels, 1 out of 16. Getting himself stuck in. Aerial duels, won 3 out of 4. Lovely stuff, man. And made a clearance as well. Yeah, you know what? I thought it was great again, man. I thought it was great. Scotty says his final ball was suspect. I agree. I think you are going to see this with him, though, mate. I don't think he's the perfect player. I think he's a great player that's rough around the edges. Yeah. I think he's rough around the edges. And I think for me, if Pep Guardiola can try and refine him, then we could have a player around 6. Give him another 6 months under Pep. I think we could have a top player. But for me, I think he already looks like a good player. The way he drives forward, man, it's so refreshing to see rather than just passing it all the time. But I think he'll frustrate us at times as well. You know what I mean? I think he'll annoy us at times when he loses the ball or he runs forward and that. You know what I mean? So for me, player rating, I don't think I can put him in the 9s. I think that's a little too high. I'd give him an 8.6. I give him an 8.6 out of 10. I'll probably put him above Ake, yeah, but I'm not going to go silly crazy. I ain't going crazy. I think 8.6 for me is where I'm at, and I do like the way he plays. I think it's good. 9 from Chris. Okay, Starley with a 9. Elton with a 9. Recruit only with an 8.8. Hamza with an 8.9. 8.7 from Avinash. I mean, if he would have scored, he probably would have got in the 9s, to be honest with you. He should have scored as well. It was a poor header in the end. Okay, let's go. Let's go left wing. Hey, you know what? I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about this. Jack Grealish. Guys, what do you think about Jack Grealish? I thought he had a good game. I thought he played well. Let's have a look at his stats then. So that's his heat map. Yeah, okay, standard stuff. 90 minutes played, 92% passing accuracy, 4 key passes, 2 big chances created, 5 crosses, 2 successful, 2 long balls, 2 successful, 1 shot blocked, 7 dribble attempts, 6 successful. Good. We want to see those dribbles higher. 9 ground duels, 1 out of 12. 1 aerial duel. Offside a couple times. And that's it for the stats. I think he was good, man. Honestly, I think he was good. I can't lie. I think he should have done better when he went through on goal. He just took far too long there. Is that confidence, maybe? But confidence should be high for Grealish. He scored 3 Premier League goals in a row. So I'm not too sure why it took so long to have the shot. Created 2 big chances as well. Very rarely lost the ball. This might wind some people up, but I think I'm going to give him like an 8.1, 8.2. I think he played well. And yes, he should have scored. Yes, he should have scored, but he created 2 big chances. All the stats are great. The eye test was good. And yeah, I think he's playing well at the moment. I think he's in some good form. 3 goals in a row in the Premier League. Played well tonight. I'm going to give him an 8.1. Maybe slightly generous. I'm seeing a lot of people in the 7s. Maybe I'm being a slightly generous, but I think he played all right. And he needs to keep this up, though. He needs to keep this up. And when he gets in front of that goal, come on, man, be more confident and just whack it. Should have scored, really, today. Just took too long, man. But yeah, I think he played well. Alex says 8. Rachel, 8.2. Jimbo with an 8.2. Hamza said he should get a 4. Leonin says 7.5. Okay, fairs. True Blue Tide, 8.1. English bias bro, says Hamza. Yeah, Halal with a 7. Well, a bit of different in opinion then. Some difference in opinion with Jack Grealish. No problem. That's what it's all about, though. That's what it's all about. Okay, let's go to Phil Foden. Yeah. That's his heat map from today. Mainly out on the right-hand side, but then did go in the middle as well at times. Much better when he's in the middle, man. it was just like, soon as he went in the middle, we were just miles better, much quicker in the first half. We were miles better when he went in the middle. And Bernardo was better when he went out right. And Nunes was better when he went out right. So that one change changed everything. Okay, let's have a look at the stats. 65 minutes played, 93% pass accuracy, 4 key passes in the game, 3 crosses, 1 successful, 1 shot on target, 1 shot blocked, 5 dribble attempts successful out of 6. He also won 7 out of 10 ground duels. He got dribble past 1. Yeah, I thought he played all right, but when he went back into that middle, yeah, the first 25 minutes were just like, nah, he didn't really do anything. If we're being honest, the first 25 minutes out on that right-hand side, ghosted a little bit, as did Bernardo when he was in the middle. But then as soon as we changed, we just looked miles better team. A miles better team. You could see it straight away, almost within seconds. We can't go crazy. For me, I can't quite get him in the 8s like Alec and Chris. I'm more in the 7s. For me personally, probably put him at like a 7.7, 7.8. Don't quite get in the 8s for me personally, but again, probably wouldn't argue with you if you squeezed him in at an 8. Georgios with a 7.5. Hello with a 7.3. Scotty, yeah, you just lose possession. But I think he's always going to do that, though, Scotty. I think he's always going to lose possession. I think that's the type of player he is. He's getting on the ball. He's trying to take players on. You know, it's like, do you want to coach that out of his game? Because then if you coach that out of his game, what will you lose? So I think it's one of them. Risk versus reward. Yeah. Big games. You want to play him in the middle. You are playing high up the pitch. Like we did against Newcastle at home at the Etihad Stadium when we beat them 1-0. Cracking that day, but he had the protection of having Kovacic and Rodri behind him. You know, you probably don't want to play him against Liverpool with him and Kevin De Bruyne in midfield. That's probably overkill because of the point that you just made. But yeah, I'd probably give him like a 7.8 today. Yeah, I gave him a 7.8. I did all right. I can't quite get him the 8s for me. Okay. Let's come on to Bernardo Silva. That's his heat map. So out on the right, he was much better when he went out on the right-hand side. 64 minutes played, got himself a goal, slightly deflected, but he won't care. 2 shots on target, 2 shots off target, 1 shot blocked. Also missed a big chance. 1 dribble attempt, unsuccessful. 96% pass accuracy. 3 key passes, successful in the game. Didn't win any of his aerial duels. Lost possession 5 times. Also made 1 clearance. Yeah, I can't lie. I didn't think he particularly had a great game, to be honest with you. Which I don't know if that's controversial or not. I don't think it's controversial. I didn't think particularly he was very good. Thought some of his shooting was poor. He did link up nice with Nunes. I'll give you that. I don't know. I'm not saying he dropped a stinker, but depends on how much of a boost you give him for the goal. See, Dudley with an 8.4. That's just way too high for me, bro. Way too high for me. I'd probably give him a 7.7. Or maybe I could give him a 7.8. Maybe on par with Foden. Yeah, you don't quite get in the 8s for me, even though he got a goal. I don't know. I just felt something was a bit off. With Bernardo Silva tonight. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. Maybe I'm waffling. Don't know. But I didn't think that was his best performance in the world. Put a lot of effort in. You're always going to get that from Bernardo Silva, but I think he might be a bit disappointed. I think he could have had another goal or 2 today. I do. I genuinely think he got in good positions. So yeah, I give him an 8. I give him 7.8. I give him a 7.8. Turbo says 7.5. Jack says 8. Herbal 7.6. Farai 7. Halal 7.5. Chris with an 8. Alex says he was okay. Bernardo gets his 0 for not doing it gritty. Leon with an 8. Yeah, somewhat around them. Have we done everyone? Is that everyone? Is that everyone who started? Yeah, man of the match. We'll do some of the subs in a sec. We'll speak about some of the subs in a second. Man of the match, we all agreed. Matheus Nunes. Anyone disagree with that? If you disagree, who are you having and why? I'm going to go Matheus Nunes, my man of the match. I just think he's offering us something that we need. You know, he's seen it in Belgrade, driving forward down that right-hand side. You've seen it again today. Yeah, listen, he's a unique player. I do think Scotty's right when he said it in the chat before. I do think you need to work with him. I think you need to work with him in terms of that ball retention, decision-making. But I think if you can stay patient with him, I think you could have a top player there. And I think against low blocks as well, if you can pick the ball up low and drive with it, it can cause them problems rather than just pass, which we've got at the moment. So I'm looking forward to see how he develops, because I think with Pep Guardiola, he could have a seriously good future. Yeah, everyone's basically picking Nunes. Right, let's have a look at some of these subs. Because there was a couple of players that come on for a good 25 minutes. And before we do, as always, guys, make sure you do drop a like on the stream if you've not done so already. We've got over 450 people tuned in right now. We've got 200 likes already. Let's see if we can get that to what? 250 likes. We need 40 people to drop the like button. Also, by the way, I'm finally going on the Mancunian way, man. I'm going on the Mancunian way in 10 minutes. So I don't know what their focus will be. It's obviously about the game. I don't know whether they want to talk about Nunes or Walker. I don't know what they want to talk about. But I'm going on Mancunian way with Martin. Finally going on his channel to pay him some hours. He's been on my channel. So yeah, I'm going to get a redirect on. But if you want to come over, join me on that. Should be a good stream. Right, let's have a look. Oscar Bob came on for 25 minutes. Guys, what did you think of Oscar Bob? I thought he was pretty good, actually, Probably one of his best little cameos, I've got to say. I think I'll bring the stats up for you. I mean, 26 minutes, only misplaced 2 passes, 1 key pass, 1 cross successful, missed a big chance, shot off target, dribble success, foreground does 1 out of 4, lost possession just twice. I've got to say, I thought he was pretty good. I thought it was probably one of his best cameos. The way he skipped around that player at the touchline and then cut it back, was looking for the cutback. No one was there. It got intercepted. The shot, I don't know whether do you know the shot he had? Do you know the shot where he jagged it wide? Do you think that he just whacked the ball, didn't really maybe got a bit of head loss, wasn't composed? Or do you think he was trying to go for that near post? Because like I said in the watch along, usually when you've got a left-footed player there, they try and bend it round. Do you think that he just didn't really think and he just went for power and just shanked the ball? Or do you think that he tried to catch the keeper off guard and just missed the post? Because I don't really know. But yeah, maybe he could have done slightly better on that. But I think that's probably one of his best appearances, man. You think he was trying for the near post? I think he was trying for the near post as well. But yeah, good. Very good. Hopefully he gets even more minutes. But look, Pep clearly likes him. I like him. Pep likes him. Who else come on? Alvarez. Yeah, probably should have scored, if we're being honest. I've got in some good positions. His touch just let him down, unfortunately. If he had a better touch, he probably would have had 2 goals. Because he had the first one on the left-hand side where he drove in field. And if the touch is just a better weight of touch, the keeper doesn't get there. He can just knock it past the goalkeeper. And then he had the other one, I think, on the right. I'm sure he had one on the right-hand side as well. But I would say, looked fresh. Looked like he was playing as an actual striker. Just needed to tune that final touch. But he's a good player. He just needs to play in his proper position more. And Calvin Phillips and Sergio Gomez, don't really remember too much that they did, but nice for Calvin to get on the pitch again. And imagine if he wins another trophy. You know what I mean? He wins another trophy if we can win on Friday. Look, and then get off. What a career that is. What a career that is. Unbelievable. So, yeah, that concludes player ratings. Happy, man. I'm happy. I'm really happy, man. That was a refreshing football match. I actually enjoyed watching my club for the first time. Probably, yeah, since, like Big Steve say, probably since the Man United game, to be honest with you. It's not probably been since the Man United game that we've proper enjoyed a football match. But today, it was good. Enjoyed it. Good stuff. Now we've got Fluminense on Friday, which, to be honest, again, listen, from what I've seen of Fluminense yesterday, they're a better team than Urawa Red Diamonds. I'll tell you that, yeah. They're a better team than Urawa Red Diamonds. Their attackers are better. They're much quicker up top, but they do have a lot of older people in that team. Ganso, 36. Felipe Melo, 40. Marcelo, 36. The goalkeeper's like 43. So they do have an older team. So as the game goes on, we should really turn the screw. But they are a better team. Be prepared for a better opponent than what we face today. But yeah, buzzing. Hopefully we can win, man. I'd be buzzing. I'd be over the moon. If we can win that trophy on Friday, I'd be over the moon, man. to be Club World Cup champions. I know it's not the most prestigious tournament in the world, but we've never won it before. Let's be humble. You know what I mean? Let's hope that we can go and win it. And if we win it, let's celebrate it, man. Let's celebrate being World Cup champions. I tell you what, 20 years ago, I would have took this all day long. So there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed the player ratings. Like I said, I'm going to go over now. Starts in 5 minutes. Mancunian way. The stream's going to redirect you. So if you fancy coming over, so more football chat, more City chat on the Mancunian way Martin's channel, then just hit up next when the stream ends. We'll be heading over there now. If you've not done so already, please make sure you drop a like on the player ratings. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well if you are new. Big up to all the support tonight, man. All the support. I can't go through the names because I've lost the names now because we're on a new stream. But thank you to everyone that's become a member, subscribed, liked the stream, donated, gifted members. Like, massively support the channel. And I do really, really appreciate every single one of you. I'll be live tomorrow. Hopefully we can get another episode of Elbins. I've not messaged him yet. I'll message him now. Hopefully we can get another episode of Elbins tomorrow to dissect this even more and give some more Walker praise because I did think he was good tonight. But yeah, listen, guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully see some of you in 5 minutes on Mancunian way. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Big up, people. I'll catch you in the next one.